What's up, Internet? I'm Matt Brickman. This is the 734 from WCCO. It is the first full day of spring. We got a pretty nice day on tap. Plenty of sunshine, nice clear skies over downtown Minneapolis, and we should see pretty much nothing but blue skies for the day ahead. A couple of patchy clouds off to the northwest, but we'll get that sun and we'll need it to warm up. A little colder this morning. Got down to freezing, if not just a little bit below that in most of the state. We're at 32 right now here in the cities, but still in the 20s across much of Minnesota and western Wisconsin. Be on the lookout for ice early on. By the afternoon, we get back to melting it. Up near 50, a little breezy, so we won't be any warmer, I don't think, than yesterday. Despite all that sunshine, the winds kind of counteract that and a little bit of a cooler start. Then a slight step back tomorrow, but top 10 weather day coming on Saturday. First 50s since November 1st. All right, the Gophers are going to be on the court for the first real game of the NCAA tournament this morning. Nobody counts the first four. They play Louisville at 11:10, which probably starts our favorite thing to bet on in this country. We all do this, right? You fill out a bracket, throw $5 into the office pool. Well, almost all those bets are illegal. You are breaking the law. 8 states let you bet on sports, but not Minnesota. Right now, gambling is only allowed in Native American casinos and horse racing tracks. It's likely not going to happen, but let's pretend. Should Minnesota legalize sports betting? If you are watching on Facebook or on Twitter, let us know, and let us know why. Don't just say yes or no. Why should we have sports gambling, or why shouldn't we have it? All right, well, snow keeps melting and rivers keep rising. Henderson is seeing some of the worst flooding right now along the Minnesota River. It's starting to level off, but the town has also spent the week filling sandbags and building a levee. On the St. Croix in Stillwater, crews are working on building a dike and organizing sandbag filling events. President Donald Trump again attacked the late Senator John McCain last night.
I endorsed him at his request, and I gave him the kind of funeral that he wanted, which as president I had to approve. I don't care about this. I didn't get thank you. That's okay. We sent him on the way, but I wasn't a fan of John McCain.
President Trump clearly still upset over McCain's 2017 vote against a Republican effort to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act. Republican Lindsey Graham, who you remember was a close friend of John McCain, now one of President Trump's biggest supporters, said the president's comments hurt himself more than they hurt the legacy of Senator McCain. New Zealand is banning assault rifles and military-style semi-automatic weapons. The Prime Minister announced the ban earlier today. She said legislation will be introduced within a month. The move comes less than a week after a gunman used an assault rifle and a shotgun to kill 50 people in 2 mosques. Well, you didn't win the Powerball, but good news, no one else did. Saturday's drawing, this coming Saturday, will be for an estimated $625 million. And more good news, this time with a little bit of a niche audience. Although a lot of people drive around St. Paul, winter driving rules end at noon today. Now, for the moment, for the next 4 hours and 23 minutes, drivers are only allowed to park on the odd side of residential streets. It was supposed to be that way until April 1st, but we've been melting a ton of snow, so the city is going to go ahead and lift those restrictions early at lunchtime today. A really cool story from the high school state basketball tournament. The Henning Hornets are playing for a state title for the first time in more than 50 years. But when they take the court today, they'll also be honoring the life of one of their teammates. Almost 2 years ago, Jacob Quam died in a crash on his way to school. To help work through the pain, the team kept Quam, nicknamed City Boy, at their side ever since. It's even part of their team motto, 6 on 5.
So 6 on 5, so like City Boy's still with us all the time. And we're just motivated to keep playing for him and never give up.
There's just something, some things that happen and you kind of look up, or we look at each other and like, yeah, we know he's there, and smiling down and looking down on us.
Extra something to root for. Quam's mom is going to be in Minneapolis today cheering on her son's old team. Henning plays against Christ Household of Faith at 1 o'clock today. All right, this video caught my eye this morning. Watch this. All right, some people just kind of going down a ski hill, and then an avalanche breaks out. Unbelievable. The guy was just taking video, right? Going to go ski down the hill. somehow, despite the avalanche and all those people, nobody got buried, no serious injuries out of that. All right, we mentioned the NCAA tournament starts today. We wanted to see your school spirit, which teams you're rooting for, and a lot of people showing their colors this morning. Do we have to start with the Badger fan? Ryan at least has a cute family. Let's go ahead and look at that one. And you got the kids there. I mean, I'm going to root against you, Ryan, but looks like you've got a full squad cheering on Wisconsin. What else do we have here? Nice picture from Jill. Got the maroon and gold ready for the Gopher game. Looks like the dog dress for it, too. Iowa State fan here, Zeus, is ready for Iowa State to I think they're in a 6-11 matchup. Those are always tough, so we'll watch that one today. And then noted Marquette alum Jason DeRusha's in there with his family. Alyssa, probably a more notable Marquette alum in the picture, too. And then, Kansas. All right. Good luck to you. I hope you guys lose in the first round. All right, let's get back to today's talker. NCAA tournament starts in earnest today. First game, 11:15, the Gophers taking on Louisville. And you probably got money on it, right? You throw into one of these office pools, $5, $10, whatever it is. It's probably illegal. So we're wondering, should it be? Or should we just go ahead and say, you know what, sports gambling, 8 other states have already done this. We're already doing this anyways. Should it be legal? Our digital guy Cole is here to read the internet. People love gambling. Is anyone against this?
There are some people against it.
Okay.
Yes. We have a lot of people throwing their chips in the pot this morning.
Is that your gambling pun that you just like couldn't wait to get out?
You didn't set me up for it, though. I had to put it in there. Okay, we have Wes Huntington saying, I think Minnesota should legalize sports betting because people like to bet on their favorite sports.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't get out of hand, right?
Yeah.
But I think little stuff like this, and I don't think, they're doing raids or anything like that to catch people in office pools.
Then we have Cindy saying, no, too many have gambling issues, and I think it puts undue pressure on the participants.
On the players, I feel like trying to win a national title is already enough pressure. I don't think they care about the $20 you threw down on Louisville.
Then we have Chris saying, of course we should. A fool and his money will soon be parted.
Exactly, right. And it sounds like Chris wants to take your money.
And then we have Kimberly saying, yes, because people bet on sports anyways. Could you imagine the jail roster?
Oh, jeez. All right. I'm not touching that one.
That's
We are
about it.
done. We're done. That is it for the 734 from WCCO. We do it at this time because most of you are on your way to work or headed out the door, and we want to go with you. Make us your home for mobile news. We'll be back here tomorrow, and I'll still have short sleeves then at this time on Friday. Until then, be nice to each other on the internet.